अरे रे ये क्या हुआ तू चल चला गया. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh shit, even wrong one. Hello friends and welcome to the four,
The four, the two.
the two, the no two chill anymore. How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling? There's a very short emergency stream and we may have guests joining in. But I must start by reading out Sidhu's super chat. Smash a like first for the start of the stream. Suddenness! The suddenness of the move, the unpredictability of the move, the unprecedented nature of the move, the fact that there was no warning to Tuchel. And Musa Handopi Marega says, Bawa, please give me Supari. Main boli ko marega. And Kavish Ahmed saying, waiting for Fofana's priceless reaction when Brendan Rodgers becomes the new Chelsea manager. Bawa, how are you feeling? Rohit Kale has already gifted for 5 memberships. Claim, mat dabao, randomly hoga. And thank you so much, Rohit OP. Bawa, thoughts as I shut the door.
I really fucking don't know what this means and why we've done it. What was the need to do it? I just don't get it.
But does
This
this prove,
really
Bawa,
not.
your
This is
theory
not
that
of
Roman Abramovich is still Chelsea owner?
the real puppeteer. Um, no, I mean when I saw the news, I didn't see the first Chelsea. I didn't see the Chelsea news. I saw it on another thing. और मैंने बोला ये क्या चालू हो गया ये लोग बेंच वापस. Can't fucking believe it because it makes no sense to me. This is not Tuchel's fault. This team playing badly is not Tuchel's fault at all, right? And we always do this where I mean, now I'm just wondering if it's a pedigree problem, like at Chelsea, where just these manager shifts are happening for fun, right? Like, is this just like I don't? It's like the number 9 problem. हम लोग को कभी भी number 9 मिलेगा क्या life में? ऐसा
Abhi,
कोई भी
it's
एक
manager kaun laega? That is the question. With goal kaun marega?
No, so I'll come to that. There are a couple of credible candidates that they're talking to. My bigger issue is the fact that uh, you have spent 278 million with the consent of the manager, and you have given him one game after 2 games after the transfer window has closed. It's a little stupid in my mind.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, the Champions League's a long run. It's not a I mean, losing one game to Dinamo is not really going to throw us out of the group stages, right? Like we still had an away leg. Sorry, we still had a home leg. We still had 3 other games. Yeah, as a result, 6 other games in that or whatever the fuck. And we just, it's just completely baffling to me how we've gone from a Zagreb 1-0 loss to firing a manager who has done a decent job over the last 2 years, year and a half, sorry.
Arey,
Uh,
Angstman has come from a studio. Wow.
Yeah,
uh,
huge upgrade.
Huge upgrade. Angstman,
so,
your first thoughts after Baba completes.
Yeah, after that.
so I mean, whether Roman still owns it or not, I don't know. I mean, puppet master to hai, but I'm just completely shocked because I think that this for a change, I truly believe that we would have a manager that would at least do like a good 5, 7 year, 10 year stint, hopefully longer. Um, it seemed like it was going with the club. I thought he was thinking. Also, we have to realize that Tuchel came in with half a season of Lampard. He had
Yes.
one full season to himself. He did get us into the Champions League with a completely failed striker.
He won
Um,
new Champions League.
no, that is that year. I'm saying that was that year. I'm talking about next season. He did get us into Champions League. He did a fairly decent job. It's not like we lost the games in the Champions League also badly. He has you've just not empowered this manager with the right kind of people, with the right kind of players. I somewhere I was reading, and I don't know if this is a rumor or not a rumor, but one of the biggest problems is Todd Bowley wanted Ronaldo, and Tuchel was dead against Ronaldo. Now, if this was the case, then you fire the manager well in advance
Correct.
so that you get Ronaldo, right? You can't get this guy, spend 278 million, fucking, of which you spent 84 million on deadline day. You spent 85, 86 million on deadline day. I mean, I don't understand. You've done that, and then in 2 weeks you fired the manager, and one of the players who all of us were hoping for. I mean, we didn't want, but chalo, Aubameyang is Aubameyang, so he came. You've given him a 60-minute game, and you've just let him go with a broken jaw. I mean, he's come like the lead of Phantom of the Opera, and you then just sent him out there, and I don't know. So this thing of Tuchel wanting Ronaldo, not wanting this one, all of that jazz. Abhi tu kya karega? It's not like you can buy Baba till December.
Right.
So I really don't. I'm extremely disappointed, like truly disappointed. We'll come to managerial options and what might be good, what might be bad, but
Angstrom, the question to you is that ये despite the owner change, ये चेल्सी का हर मैनेजर के साथ ये क्यों होता है?
ये पता नहीं यार, ये एक ट्रेंड बन गया है which is just ridiculous. A person who's committed to the cause, he was doing well. ठीक है, recently there were some downside matches नहीं जीत रहे, but that's fine. That every manager will have that period where he can't go on winning everything. I just don't get it why we have to just switch on managers, despite, like, if you've given and switch the manager just 1 month into the league, where the entire transfer window was based on one manager. He got in players he wanted. He got in players to his structure. Something of a back three. He wanted to play Reece wing back, strengthen a back three. अभी कोई और मैनेजर आ रहा है, उसको तुम लोग बोल रहे हो कि तुम्हारे पास ये है, now you play your thing. It's just ridiculous. If you want to remove him later on. Like, give him time till December. Let him try things, or remove him before the summer market when you're spending so much already. It makes absolute no sense. And with our, I don't know, maybe it's Roman still there, that the philosophy or the power is still there in terms of, if you're not producing, or it's just become a thing that if you're not producing enough at Chelsea, you'll be removed. And he was, I mean, last 10 matches, no, yes, he's lost 4 away games consecutively, but take it, give him the time. The team is not performing exceptionally well. It's not like the players
Oh,
are playing
damn it.
exceptionally great.
Bad image.
So
Sorry.
बहुत ridiculous sacking.
yeah, I
पता
think
नहीं. It's just horrible seeing such a good manager go away randomly.
Yeah, and I don't think the problem here is that I don't think anybody in Chelsea expected it to happen. I don't think the Chelsea fans were asking for it to happen. I also don't think that what's it called? I don't think that the Chelsea fans were expecting it to happen, have asked for it to happen, didn't see it happen. And most importantly, I think Chelsea fans have reached a point where you're just I don't think anybody in the Chelsea fandom universe is going to be completely happy with this decision, because it's not, there was no reason to fire the manager. There was no reason at all in this case to fire the manager. भाई मैं तो बोल रहा था कि तू कॉन्टे को क्यों फायर कर रहा है, और कॉन्टे had gotten bigger than the club. So I'm still in a place where this is just
But you
completely,
see, ठीक है, he lost like certain amount of matches, but ठीक है, give him the time. And it makes no sense removing him after the first Champions League game. Is just bizarre and ridiculous.
Arey, Joel has also arrived. The mere mention of Mauricio Pochettino just brings Joel.
and I don't know what Joel is doing.
Yeah. Why is Joel in a green screen?
I really don't know. I don't think
Okay,
Joel,
we'll let Joel
Yes.
figure out his system. Ah, there he is.
so
Yeah, I'm good. We haven't gone live.
No, we are already live.
live.
We are live. But yes, we are watching you figure out your technology live only.
Man, I'm using Stream Zoom after I think 8 months. So yeah.
I have tried to do the best RIP Tuchel I could, but it looks like he's celebrating Christmas. But yeah, that's the best I could do. Anyway.
but this almost looks like he's dead also. So
Yeah.
um,
But yes. Anyway, so continue.
कुछ नहीं अभी matlab, we can just continue. Me and Baba can keep on
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
this for the entire
Okay, let
stream
me
ki
read some. Let
nahi
me
jana
read some
chahiye.
super chats, and then we'll drive the conversation that way. Joel, would you like to get your snarky comments out of the way?
I mean, it's good because I think Tuchel used to always get the better of Conte. Every
Okay.
time he would play shit for 7 games in a row, and then he would come and just do something. Basically, Conte just didn't know how to play against Tuchel. So maybe there could be first win at Chelsea Stamford Bridge. It just Tuchel just he knows dude how to play Conte. He's got that scam. He's got that Italian extra sauce.
Very nice. Rohit Kale, who is our Royal Money member for 13 months, says rumors of Potter to Chelsea. Hope this isn't a big step for him. Getting Moyes vibes. I think the biggest losers in all of this will not be Chelsea. It will not be Tuchel. It will actually be Brighton, who have had the best start to the season possible. And now I think if Potter goes there, I think it will not work for both. That is my general feeling. Like, I think it won't be what Chelsea want, and Brighton's entire season will get fucked.
I mean, two things.
My other question in all of this, my question in all of this other nonsense is, we've said who are the managers available. One is Poch, all right. The other is Zizou. The third is Potter.
Potter is not available.
Just Pochettino.
Just putting it
No,
out. Potter is
Potter.
not
I
available.
just saw Sky Sports pe
They
abhi
are- they are
aaya.
in- Potter is
Given
interested.
permission.
Yeah, Brighton is also interested in letting him go, which is bizarre looking at how they're playing.
Yeah.
But he's not available. He's just ready to come if there's an
again,
opportunity.
The other problem I have is that why do we want an English manager?
But Graham Potter has the least English manager vibe about him. I thought he was like German for some reason.
No, dude, come on.
He is English and plus he's good with those like developing squads. हो रहता है ना कि उसको वो squad develop करेगा छोटे बच्चों को. He's not a Champions League or Premier League winning manager.
Dude, I'm saying you
वो
look at
Thiago Silva से छोटा है, I think.
Correct. So it's quite no.
It's very possible.
No. Silva is 37.
Scott Parker छोटा है, मेरे को इतना पता है. I'm not sure about Graham Potter.
He's 47.
47. Okay.
थोड़ा
Close.
बड़ा.
Just to show you his filmography or his clubography is, I mean, he's done Birmingham. Then he's done. From a manager lens, he's only done a club called Östersund, Swansea, and Brighton.
But Brighton के साथ what he's done with this Leandro Trossard and Prascol.
That's what I'm saying.
अच्छे से.
No, but also the thing with Brighton is Brighton going to play Champions League? Is Brighton going to play those level of players? Are you going to be able to play against Nagelsmann and Simeone and those kind of managers, those kind of teams and stuff like that? I mean, I'm sure Potter would make a great, like, if Chelsea was on the rebuild, if this was 1999 and we just fired Ranieri in 2001 and then we got Potter into the system and said, "Le Potter, तेरे पास 25 साल है, पूरा क्लब का एक ये बना दे. Let's make a
the
philosophy.
boy who lived." Yes.
Yeah, the Potter way.
It's a Kanye West 10-year documentary.
He says Avrama Kadabra. That's what happens when he dies. That Avram Grant comes.
Correct. So
also Brighton, a lot of people are like, even Azeem said कि अरे बहुत अच्छा start है, but last year same start था पहले 5 गेम में. Just putting it out कि है थोड़ा, eventually they slow down, they lose that spark and everything. He's not a manager who can, I don't think will win you titles. He'll do that कि चलो consistently top 8, maybe top 10.
Like Pochettino.
No, I'm talking about
Pochettino at least gives you consistent fourth.
No. He said no. He's not a guy who will win you titles. He'll give you consistent results.
But he'll give you consistent top 4 again. Someone like Pochettino will give you top 4. I'm not sure if he'll give you the titles there.
But where did we go from the start of the season? Like before the season ended, everyone would have thought कि चलो Chelsea consolidating, will get transfers done, will sign people, etc. Transfer window completely fucked. All the political turmoil, everything aside. How have we got to this situation? Why have they sacked him? Like, Because is there something in terms of dressing room? Because I was listening to all his press conferences. Sky Sports put this compilation, and he basically for the last 3 weeks has just been shitting on the players, saying there is no desire, there is no commitment, they're not going into tackles, there is just no. He's just questioning their mentality. Like he's gone full Jose on them. Like more
Yes,
than Jose, he's gone
This
on
was
them.
pre-season as well. Huh? This was
Yeah.
there in pre-season as well.
But one sec. No, let me get to you. The point is, he's fucking right.
Yeah,
That's
He's
the
right.
problem. He's right. There is Thiago Silva, who's the only one who has tasted the dirt of every fucking stadium in English football now, because he's the only one diving and doing shit. What was that goal that went against Zagreb? How the fuck did that goal go in? Right. So my point is, he's right in saying that nobody's going into tackles hard. Right. B, the problem is, it's not like you look at Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta had a Barcelona deal. He decided to stay back. All right. Marcus Alonso was already on his way out. Chilwell's just come through injury. Cucurella is fucking phenomenal, but he's just come to the Premier League. Koulibaly is literally John Terry in the first 4 years. Okay, where one goal, red card, then average performance, then we'll try and go into a tackle so hard, we'll fucking break his own knee, break the other person's knee, get a red card.
Then we'll sleep with Cucurella's wife.
Is Koulibaly left centre back or right centre back?
Left center back.
Yeah,
So-
Oh, that's
I mean,
more awkward.
So you look at I mean even when Cuckoo's come from Brighton here, the point is he's suddenly elevated to a level of football that, like I'm saying, you're suddenly looking at a Champions League team, you're looking at that kind of stuff. So it's not Brighton anymore, right? So he's playing top tier, like he's playing in the top, what we would have called top 6 or top 4 of the Premier League, right? So it is the problem is, you've got a new Cucurella in the team, so he needs to adjust. You've got Koulibaly who needs to adjust, right?
Yeah,
Reece is playing unbelievably well. You have Thiago Silva who's doing everything he can to keep the game alive, right? And you had Alonso on his way out and Aspi almost on his way out and decided to not do anything. What the fuck do you expect this manager to do? He's not. His player Mason Mount, 0 goals, 0 assists in the last 7 games. 0 goals, 0 assists.
He's the new James Bond. Sancho is not the James Bond anymore.
So I'm
Mason
saying
Mount again.
Mason Mount, who
0.
was supposed to deliver fucking okay assists and stuff like that. He's had to play. He played Mount in a CDM role, dude, in against Dinamo, in one fucking CDM role on the double pivot with Kovacic. What is happening?
So, do you think Tuchel was trying to get sacked? Where he's like, either start. Also, the bigger question that I have to ask is, if this was the plan, कि Tuchel को अगर 3 match 4 match हार गया, because literally the transfer window shut 6 days ago.
Yeah.
So who has bought these players? So that begs several questions. Did Tuchel sanction these signings? Are these the players that Tuchel wants? Has Todd Bowley only made all the signings? So he's like, I have got the players that I wanted, and Tuchel was like, this doesn't work for me. मैं fakir आदमी buy.
It's more because Tuchel wanted these players and he did not get the results. It's also because of that. Because
No,
जितने
so there
signings
was-
हुए सब Tuchel के this is all
But
Tuchel
did not
required
get the
him.
result, बोल सकते हैं. मतलब एक ही मैच हारा है ना, since getting all the players.
नहीं, he lost Southampton as well ना.
2 मैच हारा है. अरे तुम लोग 2
Then
पॉइंट
he
पीछे
lost
यूनाइटेड
points,
Leeds
से.
also.
क्या almost lost to West Ham, वो भी ऐसा लकी हम लोग जीत गए by chance.
हाँ, but then
There was
you all
a-
also lost 1 match with VAR. So
Yeah.
Even they lost against Leeds, no?
yeah.
We lost against Leeds.
So there was this article about the owners being unhappy with it in the Athletic, right? And the conversation was about the fact that one second, I'm just trying to find that article. Just give me 1 second, I'll tell you.
In the meanwhile, I think ये सब अमेरिकन ओनर्स का यही प्रॉब्लम होता है कि कोई एक जर्मन मैनेजर, एज आदमिया राइटली सेज, कि एक जर्मन मैनेजर आके सच बोलता है और उसको फट से हकल देता है. सेम रैग्निक के साथ यही हुआ. इज लाइक, क्या टीम फकॉल है, 10 नया प्लेयर चाहिए, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. अभी 5 नया प्लेयर लाया तो टीम अच्छा ही खेल रहा है. तो इवेंचुअली इट्स दैट ओनली.
So the other problem is, we currently don't have a sporting director in place. We don't, because when they fired Mariana and all of these people, there was no thing. Now Sterling, for example, was his choice, right? Oba was his choice. In fact, Oba was excited to play with this guy again. Now, somebody here there's an article that says that Tuchel had apparently lost the dressing room. The players were not playing or responding to him. He had major rifts with the owners. So then the question is, who has bought these players? Because there was
Correct.
no sporting director, there was no managerial involvement. The only thing I think Tuchel had in his contract is to say that I will say no to a player. So you can buy whoever the fuck you want, but
and वो रोनाल्डो को no बोला.
मेरे को लग रहा है
नेमार को भी नो बोला, मतलब वो बोला ना कि मेरे को कुछ बिग ईगो प्लेयर्स नहीं चाहिए, नहीं हैंडल करना ये.
हाँ, correct.
But most of everyone who's not on loan or is on loan from at Chelsea at the moment is Tuchel's choice. Broha is Tuchel's choice. Gallagher staying is Tuchel's choice. So ऐसा नहीं, उसका say तो बहुत था कि कौन खेलेगा कौन नहीं खेलेगा इस सीजन. प्री सीजन में काफी वोकल था वो.
Tuchel was vocal. Indeed.
So I mean, I don't know if I really don't know what the scene is. Now, if you just look at the options on the bench, Zizou doesn't speak English. I don't think he's going to be interested. I mean, it's I don't think he's going to be interested in a Premier League club. I mean, he's done it. He's done Real Madrid 3 in a row, so he's just not going to be interested.
The manager who's going to get sacked is Brendan Rodgers. We have that. Graham Potter, if he agrees to.
Then there's Pochettino in conversation.
Pochettino, there's that. Then
Ole is always available there. Ole.
No. Ole. I'm saying you look at Arteta now, he's had 2 ghastly seasons, dude, at Arsenal. He's had 2 ghastly seasons.
But ये Arsenal allow करता है ना, Chelsea allow करता ही नहीं है. 3 ghastly games are not allowed at Chelsea. I'm taken completely off. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I think Lampard उधर बैठ के हंस रहा है और Conte बैठ के हंस रहा है कि ये लाउड.
हाँ, Lampard और Gerrard के पहले Tuchel को sack किया. मतलब वो लोग का देखो जरा results.
Like, I'm saying you look at thing. I mean, you pointed out in one of the streams, right? Gerrard and Gary Neville's win record is the
at
same.
Valencia, yeah, is the same.
At Valencia, which is fucking some awful fucking thing. How can you? It's just
yeah, Villa by chance points nikala City against when he was on the line to get sacked. Rodgers is still not been sacked. I don't know how they've not sacked him yet.
Because they can't afford to sack him because उसका severance apparently बहुत high है.
Payout बहुत ज़्यादा है. हाँ.
So this would be perfect.
Who do they get if they fire Rodgers?
Ole is back, man. I want Ole in the Premier League.
Vibes चाहिए. If you just spend some time like just evaluating the options, what does Pochettino get you versus what does
there's
Harry
Low
Potter?
as well, na? There's Low.
Joachim Low.
He's
Does will Pochettino go to Tottenham's rival?
नहीं.
Yeah. I don't think इतना Pochettino को इतना ये है. He was so ready to come to United also ऐसे.
Yeah, but I think he really likes Tottenham. No? He always keeps saying my thing with Tottenham is not done and all. Because even when Barcelona, he was Barcelona fan of Madrid fan.
इसके बीच में Mourinho वापस नहीं आ जावे यार.
नहीं उसको
Mourinho Roma में
बाजार है वो नहीं.
हाँ नहीं but अभी 4-0 आ रहा ना तो कभी भी किसी को भी at any point अभी वायरस बुला सकता है कोई भी midfielder को.
No, he takes one more 1-1 draw something like that. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, बाबा Ronald Koeman. Tiki Taki.
Sam Allardyce आएगा मैं बता रहा हूँ.
Gareth Southgate. 3 at the back system.
See, because it's too early. It's too early in the season for caretaker manager. It has to be permanent assignment.
It has to be.
So Nuno Espirito Santos.
मैं ये बोल रहा था. Wolves manager Nuno, yes. But I don't think so. We go for him. He's too like mid-table. He's not even mid-table.
He's not
10 to 15.
What is Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
अरे Graham Potter रे.
अरे Harry Potter वही तो. What do you think he is going to be?
But Nunes से better है. He's still doing better.
Oh, Nunes is pathetic. Straight up bad. He's bad, dude. He's Nunes.
और उसका फुटबॉलिंग स्टाइल हम लोग एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर सकते at the club. It's like defense first.
और Graham Potter
Portugal player लेके आओ 10-12 और 6 टीम में तो ये सब नहीं हो सकता अभी.
और Graham Potter भी सीधा 3 at the back खेलता ना. 3 at the back. This thing. So he has enough. That mold is there. Plus Graham Potter also has played most of his life without a striker. और ट्रॉसार्ड वॉसर किसी को भी खिलाता था.
अरे चूतिया मोपे था ना उसके पास.
अरे खिला था ना अभी डैनी वेलबेक.
हाँ मतलब but he never had an out and out number 9. No.
He had, but they just didn't perform. He had Mope. He had that. Who's that guy? that
Prasad.
long he used to score headers for them, or what the fuck is his name?
Bro, एक मिनट मैं सिर्फ एक
हाँ,
मिनट
I know what you, I
अरे
know who you're talking about. उसका face
एक-
मेरे को याद आ रहा है.
हाँ,
but
this
Charlie
broad
something.
rectangular face. He used to score against Arsenal. उसका नाम क्या था यार?
क्या था उसका नाम? Was it Alzate?
नहीं, Alzate तो अभी है.
वो
एक मिनट।
ब्रिटिश गाय ना?
Yes.
Glenn
मेरे को
Murray,
एक-
Glenn Murray.
Glenn Murray, yes.
मेरे को एक
भाई वो
कोई
था
बात
ना, वो कुछ नहीं
बताएगा
करता था पूरे गेम में.
सॉरी एक मिनट मेरे को कोई ये बात बताएगा कि ये लास्ट इन द प्रीमियरशिप टेबल, ठीक है, जो प्रीमियर लीग जीता है ये डेकेड में, ठीक है, इन लोग का मैनेजर तो नहीं जा रहा,
Correct.
हम लोग का मैनेजर क्यों जा रहा है बेंचो? हम तो हैं अभी भी टॉप 6 में. So I
No,
just-
but I think this is a great. It works out well. Brendan Rodgers works out well for Leicester because they can't get the severance. Chelsea will pay some 20 million to get him. Leicester भी बच जाएगा. वो लोग नया मैनेजर लेके आ जाएगा.
But
Brendan Rodgers I don't want.
नहीं, Graham Potter is way better than Brendan
तो
Rodgers.
मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ सब छोड़ो बेंचो, एवरम ग्रांट को लेके आओ वापस.
Frankenstein
हम लोग
returns.
का हम लोग का औकात ही वो है. उसको फायर करो, फिर गुस हिडिंग को लेके आओ, फिर उसको फायर करो, फिर एवराम ग्रांट को लेके आओ, फिर उसको फायर करो, फिर गुस हिडिंग को लेके आओ, फिर उसको फायर करो, फिर एवराम ग्रांट. ये सिक्लिकल बेंचो, ये दोनों के साथ ही खेलो, रेलीगेट हो जाओ, अच्छा रहेगा बेंचो.
What about
अरे
the Sevilla manager?
लो पिट गए.
Lopetegui.
वो
He
तो-
is good.
कोई तो
अरे
3-4
लोग
मैनेजर
पिट गए तो क्लब का हालत है, मैनेजर
अरे
भी
बस-
नहीं ऐसा.
But Lopetegui is good, dude. He is very good. I
हाँ,
think.
but उसका भी सेम हाल चल रहा है ना अभी. उसका this season
सेविया तो
is
कुछ भी हार रहा है ना हर मैच.
Yeah.
4-0 they lost
This-
ना yesterday or something like that.
3-3.
नहीं 4 ना.
I think 4 हो गया.
City scored 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually just trying to understand who the fuck is going to
Luis Enrique, Ravi Shastri, John Terry, बाबा John Terry from Aston Villa.
जॉन
But
टेरी तो
नहीं,
अभी
we
कर नहीं रहा
generally
है.
have less options in terms because we want someone who can play back 3. पूरा तो स्क्वाड वैसे ही भर के रखा है.
But
back
ये
three का.
कैसा रिक्वायरमेंट हो सकता है कि बैक
अरे
3
पर-
ही खेलेगा?
पर बैक 3 प्लेयर भर के रखा है. We have 3 center backs and now backups to them. And midfield में कुछ लिया ही नहीं है. We have Gallagher who उसको देखो कभी खेलते हैं. He's so bad at Chelsea. He was
But
very good at
also, I
Chelsea.
mean, given the circumstances कि इंजरी इशू इतना था, कोवाचिच फिट नहीं था, कांटे फिट नहीं था, जॉर्जिनियो भी, I mean, जॉर्जिनियो तो था.
Jorginho
था, exactly. But yeah, I mean, should have given. I don't see. It makes zero sense for them unless कि Tuchel बहुत ऐसा गंदा माँ का गाली दिया है टॉड बोली को. And it was like बहुत हो गया डांस निकाल ऐसे.
Yeah,
I can't
ऐसे लग
see-
रहा है.
Yeah, कि वो ऐसा जूता वूता फेंका है उसके ऊपर, टोपी वोपी.
Sean Dyche.
या फिर
is
से
a-
eye contact नहीं किया टॉड बोली and he's like enough, dude. That's it. That's
Chad बोल रहा है Sean Dyche आएगा. Sean Dyche.
Don't die.
जॉन डाइक नहीं रे.
I would love it, huh? He's just too good. He's just too cocky in the press conference.
ओले
अरे
ओले.
talking of- तेरे को एंटरटेनमेंट चाहिए भोसड़ी के तो क्लब को फुटबॉल सपोर्ट मत करना मादरचोद. एक तो ऑलरेडी माँ चुरी पड़ी है इधर और तू बोल रहा है कि शॉन डाइक हम लोग एंटरटेनिंग प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस दिखाएगा.
और कोई भी नहीं है. बाकी कौन? आर्सेनल.
Yeah,
Unai
actually-
Emery can come.
अरे
Actually, this
बाबा
would have
एक वाइल्ड कार्ड
Bielsa.
ऑप्शन है Bielsa.
Bielsa
वो
नहीं
क्या
आएगा.
क्या
Bielsa
3 at the back,
खुद
2 at
नहीं
the back,
आएगा.
1 at the back कुछ भी खिलाएगा.
अरे बियल्सा खुद नहीं आएगा
Bielsa
बिकॉज़
आएगा.
0-2-8.
History चाहिए ना. History. Club history.
बियल्सा आएगा नहीं. बियल्सा आएगा बोलेगा कम्युनिटी अच्छा है, कम्युनिटी आउटरीच अच्छा है, ये अच्छा है, लेकिन
और
तुम लोग
राफा
19
बेनिटेस,
नहीं भाई,
नहीं bro.
नहीं भाई, नहीं.
एंड्रिया
please.
पिर्लो, स्कॉट पाकर,
Oh, Andre Pirlo is so bad.
Hansi Flick बोल
क्लाउडियो
रहा है.
रानियरी.
Hansi Flick is good actually.
You know, you would think Ranieri would be a good choice, but not right now.
No.
Hey, but what's Hansi Flick's what's bad about him? He could come in.
No, but I still think Hansi Flick is still not going to be able to transform this squad. वो बहुत ऐसा, वो you need somebody who has a certain amount of flair and wants to play a certain style of football.
Like who is the exact candidate then?
Thomas Tuchel.
बट आई थिंक चेल्सी का ऐसा जर्मन एक्सपेरिमेंट अभी खत्म हो गया है.
No, you know, the thing is like this stream would have been a lot more sober where I would have been a little more fun on Monday. आज wound बहुत raw है क्योंकि मैं बहुत ऐसा
कल चैंपियंस लीग भी हारे ना हम लोग. बहुत ऐसा शिट गोल. और ये क्या ऑब्सेशन है? व्हाट इज दिस फक ऑल गेम प्ले कि हम लोग ऐसा फाइनल थर्ड के जस्ट पहले बॉल ऐसा रोटेट करते रहते हैं बस. पूरा ऐसा 90 मिनट ऐसा बॉल रोटेट कर रहे
No,
हैं, but
this
कुछ
is
हो ही
that
नहीं।
this is that really bad Arsenal strategy. Dude, I'm saying, तू FXG बोलना, हम लोग का FXG क्या था गेम में? 0.6 था, 0.6. वेंचो हम लोग स्टैटिस्टिकली भी नहीं स्कोर कर पा रहे।
He's just और कितना सा कुछ शॉट्स भी इतने नहीं थे, डबल डिजिट शॉट्स भी
नहीं,
नहीं थे शायद,
अरे
बहुत
bro,
गंदा था
the problem is nobody is there to finish. We've been saying this for the last 2 seasons.
It's not even that now. We can't even progress to the box. अभी वो पहले तो था कि we were doing something.
Reece James is a Spanish midfielder. He is not a fucking right back. He's a Spanish midfielder. His balls are fucking accurate as fuck and they're beautiful. But no chutia finishes them, dude. No chutia finishes them.
यही प्रॉब्लम है, स्ट्राइकर नहीं लिया, बट
I
स्ट्राइकर कोई था ही नहीं, एक्चुअली था मार्केट पे, पर तुम लोग लिया नहीं।
I think
हाँ.
Zizou is a good candidate if you want,
Yeah.
if you can get Zizou.
Di Matteo again. Laurent Blanc. Lots of names being thrown around.
अरे नहीं रे।
ऐसा कुछ
और सोचना इसके बीच में वुल्वरहैम्पटन वांडरर्स में अभी डिएगो कोस्टा है,
But I think the most
Ah.
likely is Graham Potter only. I mean,
Graham Potter looks like the likely one if he agrees. अभी उनका कुछ तो we get time also ना, Crystal Palace का game off हो रहा उनका, so we have enough time to negotiate with him right now.
He's already talking. I think that's what David
Yeah,
Orson
they're
said.
talking, but we have time now. They don't have a game this weekend apparently.
हाँ, तो I
What?
think Brighton must मांगेगा
I'm
पैसा.
trying, yeah.
Brighton will cash the fuck out with 50 million तो लेगा उसका severance.
And Brighton have that system as well. They cash out like a lot with
Yeah,
players.
because
as
they
well.
know
don't
कि अपना start इतना अच्छा है, हम लोग already we are safe in the division. हम लोग का यही aim है कि top 4 ऑफर हम लोग का औकात नहीं है.
उनका aim यूरोपियन फुटबॉल
हाँ.
उनका aim है ही नहीं शायद.
Yeah.
मतलब ब्राइटन फैन कोई रहेगा
हम
chat
लोग
में
एक
तो
ऐसा
रोएगा.
मैनेजर लेके आ रहा है जो क्लब में वो है, वो क्लब का एस्पिरेशन भी यूरोपियन फुटबॉल नहीं है।
Yes, but now I think whoever comes in is faced with this same Ten Hag situation. He inherits a squad which is basically put together by somebody else, then needs like 2 transfer windows of his own players, has to drop all the players who are not giving the work rate, not putting
अभी
in the
नहीं मिलेगा
performance.
उसको
और
chance नहीं
चेल्सी
मिलेगा.
नहीं देने वाला है 2 ट्रांसफर विंडो, एक ट्रांसफर विंडो भी नहीं देगा।
इतना
दिसंबर
तो
तक
पैसा,
हम लोग
बहुत पैसा खर्च किया हम लोग ने. हम लोग नेट स्पेंडर्स में टॉप 2-3 में हम लोग इस सीजन. It's impossible we give them money in the winter transfer window or the next summer as
Bro,
well.
we spent more money on the final day than Brighton did in the entire transfer window. So I don't know what the fuck.
Very
चांस
sad.
ही नहीं है bro.
और ग्रैम पॉटर को भी प्लेयर्स लगे, वो बहुत सिस्टम ओरिएंटेड है. He's not
Yeah.
like उसका
No,
उसके
if-
सिस्टम से निकालो
also-
प्लेयर, it doesn't matter. He'll play the same way. He'll play very
Yeah, yeah.
Also, the thing is here is something that's really important. If you are getting a Graham Potter, please, you have to give him 5 years.
वो नहीं होता है चेल्सी में.
But that,
No, I
that's
know,
not,
because-
उसका क्या point है? I mean, do you expect anything to change?
No,
In 5 years.
because I'm saying with 5 years, he'll then start looking at the youth squad. He'll start looking at academy. He'll start getting those players on. And if your aim is to figure out a system of English football that say an Arsenal, United, and Liverpool, Arsenal, United, and West Ham had at one point, where the academy players would actually come up, make it to first team at a more considered rate than other teams, then that's what you're going to have to do.
But I don't think the club's aspiration is that. I mean, मतलब एक Champions League loss settle नहीं हो रहा. I don't think so. Even if Graham Potter comes, I think he gets one and a half season at max, and if he doesn't win us anything, he will get sacked. And that's the problem. That's the pressure with him. And he's not. I don't think he's competed in any final at the moment. No finals for him. So it's going to be huge pressure for him to come in as a manager for a club who wants trophies right away. And this season, not even next season, we wanted right away in this season. कि उतना स्पेंडिंग किया ना, वो बोलेंगे डिमांड करने वाले हैं कि भाई तेरे को मतलब जो भी पिछले मैनेजर को जो चाहिए था लाके दिया, अभी तू कर, तू ट्रॉफी लेके आ एक तो.
But yeah, it's very very shocking and very.
इतना ही पावर है तो एंथनी टेलर को फायर कराओ ना.
कौन है एंथनी टेलर?
वो मादरचोद रेफरी भोसड़ी का बढ़ रहा है.
Oh, but Joel, on a side note, I've been meaning to ask you, and the reason we wanted to get you also is, what are your thoughts on the Spurs season? Is the title on?
It depends. First of all, Conte in a league, he's very good. I think he's one of the best league managers in the world. I said league manager.
Cup manager
However,
अच्छा नहीं है.
Sorry,
कप में अच्छा नहीं है वो.
कप में तो मतलब अभी मतलब एवरीबॉडी नोस, प्लस में एथलेटिको का भी वो आर्टिकल पढ़ा था, he's not that good in knockout, which is very weird. I thought his style of football would actually looks like something, because the just the way he plays a bit conservatively, I'd say, when he has the option for that. How does like every time I get too excited, this time I wouldn't want to, but for the first time I feel Tottenham have the depth. I feel in some way there's still couple of, like, we need one more 60 million Richarlison type thing who adds to the squad. But Richarlison seems very good, dude. Like the way he started, matlab he's a big, matlab, and he's very deceptive. Like obviously he's big, he's bulky and all, but he's very agile also, and he's got that technicality also. Obviously not as much as Kulusevski or Son, but he's still got way more than you think he does. You need one more player in that front three. मतलब अभी भी, like today, let's say पिछला गेम में कुलेसेव्स्की को बिठाया, तो अगेन मैन सिटी में तो सॉन मारेगा ही, तो लेट्स से इस गेम में अगर सॉन के बदले कुलेसेव्स्की करेगा, बट स्टिल यू नीड वन मोर, सो इवन केन कैन रेस्ट, something like that. But again, that's a conundrum that you can only get an attacker like Richarlison, who basically is two players you're signing for one, who can play winger, striker, and everything. So you need one more player like a Richarlison. I think the another option is Lautaro Martinez, because he also plays as a off the striker, center striker and all, but he might be too expensive. But let's see. उसके बाद you need one more midfielder.
कितना तो खरीदा तुम लोग midfielder अभी?
Midfielder में I think the best midfielder right now is Bentancur, I say, at the club. He's very good, I feel, but I think he does not contribute much to the assist and the goal department, in fact. So I mean, you again have Bissouma also.
But Kane आता है ना midfield में. He
Kane
doesn't
of course
contribute
आता है
because Kane
midfield
is
में.
playing there.
Kane, he does come. Also, Conte does not like number 10s. It's very obvious. He's not taking free number 10 in the market. Eriksen को भगाया वो लोग ने, साथ जूता मार मार के नहीं चाहिए, हट, like it was too. It's very obvious that he just doesn't want number 10. There were, I think, enough number 10s in the market also this time. There was Madison also. If they wanted, they could have gone for him. And I think now Tottenham are comfortable in spending between that 50-60 million range for a player if they actually want. So we got to see. So you need one more player. Like, I do not know. You need a midfield player of profiles of, like, let's say Thiago Alcantara and all. Which how many are there right now?
Yeah, but will you all be successful in again scamming Harry Kane into signing a contract extension before Bayern Munich?
वो तो
can sign
Daniel
him?
Levy इसको खुद तो गुमराह कर देता
But
बेचारे
no,
को.
I think that will happen anyway,
hypnotize
because
करता
I
है.
think
है ना 2026 तक है वैसे भी.
अभी और वैसे भी
Kane
Kane
is 24
26
तक, 6 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट था 2018.
Yeah, but in 24 Kane will be 30 something, dude. He's not.
31.
So there, Arnav Pushkar has said something really interesting in the chat. Thomas Tuchel lasted 18 days more than Lampard. He won the Champions League and got us into 5 finals. He lasted 18 days more than Lampard.
How many
Lampard
finals
also has-
Lampard reached?
Lampard also got us into 1 final, no?
1 final.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing with Conte. So let's see what would be a success. I don't know. Liverpool is fallen off the cliff, I feel, this season.
Imagine if Klopp gets sacked in 3 weeks. क्या मजा आएगा. And Brendan Rodgers still holding on.
Klopp
दे
को
दो
नहीं
भाई.
करेगा. Klopp has too many candy points.
जितना ही
Klopp
खराब
दे दो.
खेले उन्हें करेंगे उनको.
Klopp दे दो. Klopp ले लेंगे.
पर उसको
Yeah, of
5
course he
साल
will take
दो.
Klopp.
उसको 5 साल दो, फिर ऐसा नहीं 1 साल में कि चल छोड़ अभी जा तू.
1 साल तो I don't know.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp on loan at Chelsea. That's a good one.
Yeah. Actually तुम लोग मैनचेस्टर सिटी से एक ले लो ना बैकरूम स्टफ लोन पे. They have too
At
much.
this rate माइकल आर्टेटा भी चलेगा, मालूम है क्या. उसको टाइम दो थोड़ा. कुछ तो प्रोग्रेस दिख रहा है आर्सेनल पे कि फुटबॉल कुछ तो कर रहे हैं, कुछ टैक्टिक्स है उधर.
ये आर्टेटा का स्कैम है डूडी. हर 10-15 गेम में उसके बाद उसको कुछ समझता ही नहीं है. इसलिए आर्सेनल
टैक्टिकली यूनाइटेड में तो बहुत ही गंदा किया उसने टैक्टिक्स, बट फिर भी बेटर है. इट्स मच बेटर देन द लास्ट ईयर आर्सेनल और द प्रीवियस ईयर बिफोर दैट.
they got a few good players and all also, no? They got a who did they get?
Zinchenko, which is good.
Also, you know, मेरा सबसे irritating इस पूरे कि क्या है, फब्रिजियो रोमानो भेंचो वापस 3 दिन के लिए रेलेवेंट हो गया.
You don't like him?
Tap in.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
Why?
Tap in merchant ना.
जैसे ही खत्म होगा स्ट्रीम बताएंगे तेरे को.
Didn't you get him on the stream also?
Yes, yes.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. I prefer not to speak. थोड़ा सुपर चैट पढ़ लेते हैं. काफी है, my god. केवल गोकानी said after Tuchla sacking. अरे क्या फोन आया क्या बोली का?
Hello.
अच्छा. Keval Gokani says, after Tuchel sacking, I'm ready to believe some of the Bava theory that Roman Abramovich is Chelsea owner. I told you, Todd Bowley is just a puppet front face.
अरे उसका नाम में है बोली, मैं सिर्फ बोली है. एक्चुअल तो आदमी रोमन है.
Wow, 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 wow. Prasun Bajpayee said, Abramovich is a person, is not a person, it is an ideology. Aditya Madhuri, I was a member now for 13 months as well, says Chelsea players have thrown another manager under the bus. Been a feature since 2004. Tuchel is a class act on par with Klopp, Pep and Carlo. Hashtag Top Gear Football. It's true. Is it players who have thrown him under the bus though?
No. I don't think so. I mean,
नहीं, इतना कुछ नहीं है.
इतना
आधा
कुछ
टीम नया लेके आया वो, क्या throw it under the bus?
Correct.
like it's not like, I mean, no, I don't know.
ये chat को
Potter
पूछते हैं.
कंफर्म हो गया क्या?
नहीं.
Who got Tuchel sacked? Players board. Karo vote. Advait Anand says Todd Woodward. Todd Woodward? Absolutely shambolic and Todd Woodward that way. And horrific decision. Tuchel deserved better. Indeed.
Also, I also want to give you one compliment, Azeem. It's a very underrated thing, but I've noticed it on every single stream. And the sidebar that you write,
Yes.
it is without approval or any conversation between Kautuk, me and you. And every single time you nail it. It is such an underrated thing that I think zero people see it. But that Messi joke has been twisted to Ronaldo, to this, to that, and today's is also gold. Just want to say complete compliments to this genius exercise.
What a press conference.
Yes, thank you. I thank you. I think I'm a special one. I am not one of the bottle. J. Raj said they sacked Czech, made TT do his job, spent loads and sacked him too. Now they'll ask new manager to work with TT's team and get a director who didn't choose the new manager. What the fuck has happened?
हाँ यही टीटी खेलते रहो.
Yes, as somebody in the chat says, Mojo Jojo says, chat, Tuchel deserves skate.
Yeah.
Malone, who's a Royal Money member, says, to Tuchleya, you never walk alone. And he puts Tuchleya emojis. To Baba, you still believe Roman is the owner. This is the running gag, everyone says. Aditya Raju also says, Baba, we are sorry, you are correct. Chelsea still owned by Roman. Akshay Herle says, extremely stupid move to sack someone who's so good tactically and has such great in-game management. Got his team right barring two positions. Non-football brain move this. I don't understand. There is no brain. If anybody is applying any brain, you don't do this. So this is 100% some personal or ego issue only. There's nothing else according to it. Also, guys, we have more than 2,000 people watching and only 900 likes. Please smash that like button. Do it. I'm ending the poll and board has said 65%, 35%. People, 35% of chat believes the players have thrown him under the bus. That's interesting. Deeptarka Das says, looks like Baba has been crying. Same here, Baba. Same here. Lazy Kid says, read Ben Jacobs' threads, explain the full situations. Wasn't about the results, was about behind the scenes.
कौन
Ben Jacobs का thread
Jacobs.
ढूंढ रहा था मैं तेरे
Ben
phone पे.
Jacobs का thread.
Twitter.
Yeah.
And
And
I'll send you
also,
the thread. Wait.
भेज दे मेरे को आयुष्मान.
the irony.
अंशुमन भेज दे. आयुष्मान कौन है? अंशुमन भेज दे. Sorry.
मैं वही ढूंढ रहा था अभी फोन पे कि मैंने पढ़ा था और मेरे को मिल नहीं रहा था लिंक.
हाँ भेज.
Yeah, but also interesting that as Chelsea go into decline, Eden Hazard is back in prime.
हाँ मादरचोद एक assist एक goal. No, but here's the thing. I was talking to Kautuk about this, and to put it in Kautuk's words, अरे ये सब टीम के साथ मारने से क्या होएगा? What is the real question is Real Sociedad के साथ जब आएगा substitution पे क्या वो मारेगा? And he's also worried about Benzi. So
Correct.
What is the thing with Real Sociedad?
basically in actual La Liga he's not going to do anything. Also Real Sociedad was last year I think they lost some 2-1 or something.
Okay, like that. Deepak Kumar said, shambolic club. This club could never reach the levels of City and Liverpool. Klopp didn't win anything for 4 years for Liverpool. Still bought back him. That's what everyone's saying. कि manager को 5 साल दो, but ये Chelsea 5 साल का plan नहीं करता है.
But Tenak को देगा क्या 5 साल यूनाइटेड?
Abhi, unless United, I think as long as we are not finishing outside like top 5-6, देगा उसको एक 2 season तो देगा ही.
Outside top 6.
Yeah, because I mean, given the resurgence now, obviously expectations rise. It is a very fluid system. कि ऐसा start of the season after losing 2 games to Brighton and Brentford, we were like top 6 मिला तो भाई बहुत है. Now we are starting to
There
dream
is
कि fuck
only
top
one
4.
person.
Wow.
There is only one person who has said,
Yes.
and you all are all mocking that person, but now you all have come to top 4.
Yes.
I
All
got
of
no
Baba's
clue.
predictions have been true so far. Arsenal United to do well. Roman still running the club. I am sorry, Babu. I am sorry.
United top 2.
Kostab says, Oba to Tuchel. तुसी जा रहे हो? तुसी ना जाओ. Oba to Tuchleya के Oba तो Tuchleya के लिए आया था. बेचारे का जबड़ा और बॉस दोनों गया.
मैं नील ने क्या मस्त सुपर चैट बेचा है. Divorce and sacking within 6 months. 22 sucks for Tuchel.
बेचारा. Yeah, it's been a shit 6 months for him, ना? ये ओनर
Completely.
चला गया, टीम ढंग से नहीं खेल रहा है, डिवोर्स हो
अरे
गया.
ओनर चला नहीं गया, ओनर वॉर की वजह से चला गया. इट्स नॉट ओनर बेच दिया क्लब को, वॉर की वजह से सैक हो गया पूरा क्लब वाज कमिंग टू अ पॉइंट वेयर दे वुड बी फाइंड इफ दे कंटिन्यूड एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस जैज.
ये वॉर और VAR दोनों ही ने
Neville,
स्क्रू
you
कर
think-
दिया.
Neville, you think Roman Abramovich still remembers Chelsea?
ब्रो मेरा तो थियरी है ना कि रोमन इब्राहिमोविच इज स्टिल द ओनर, व्हिच इज व्हाट द चैट इज सेइंग दैट आई वाज राइट.
दिस इज अ फ्रंट कि वो उसका शेल कंपनी है टॉड बोली.
करेक्ट, वो सिर्फ बोली है.
यस.
Todd Boehly also looks like the most generic white guy who's been unemployed for
If his
15
name
years.
was John, you'd be okay.
Yeah. If he was मतलब अगर उसका दूसरा आदमी आ गया ना, बोला कि ना मैं टॉड बोली, everyone like yeah dude you are then I think.
Yes. Yash Rajan said it's still the Roman Empire. #Baba legend. Abhishek Krishnan said with Tuchel out, remove him from the screen, bottom right corner. No, Tuchel, at least until a new manager is assigned, we will keep Tuchleya.
Yes.
Tuchleya has been a fixture of this stream, yaar. Creepy Tuchleya has been a fixture of the stream.
Tuchel blesses you.
Yeah, Tuchel blesses you
But-
guys.
Yes.
But Azeem, would you take Tuchel or Eric Ten Hag?
At this moment, I believe in the hug. I
But
believe
otherwise,
in the
before
hug.
the season started,
Before the season started, I would take anybody, honestly, who was capable of
no. But between these
coaching.
two,
Probably I would have gone Tuchel because caliber and actually won like Champions League and all of that and has capability of dealing with big egos and all. But yeah, but I like Ten Hag. Ten Hag, what I just like about him is the earnestness and the purity with which he approaches the job. He just like a young virginal boy. He approaches every press conference and he's just like, yes, the club, the players, they play well and it's good and it's nice and it's he's cute. I like him. Dhruv Bhattacharya says, sorry for your loss, Baba.
Azeem has a crush on Ten Hag.
Oh, fully
clearly.
crushing, dude. Fully max. Crush max. I will be like Baba if he's sacked. Sorry for your loss, Baba. My first super chat and I can't believe Tuchel is out. United fan, by the way, but always respected Tuchel. Baba, will you consider Zidane? Hey, Simeone लेगा क्या तू, Baba?
नहीं रे, कौन है
छी।
सिमियोनी का स्टाइल का प्लेयर? कौन है हम लोग के पास? सब तो ऐसा सुकड़िया बोम्बिल है हम लोग के पास. ब्रो कौन है? एक भी सांड नहीं है हम लोग के पास.
Correct.
उसका
I
तो-
can't
उसका
imagine
तो-
N'Golo Kante
हाँ,
going to
man.
intimidate someone.
Come on. I mean, I'm
हाँ,
saying
क्यों?
Simeone's first point of action will be पूरा टीम को जेल भेजो 2 साल. उन लोग को टफन अप करो और फिर लेके आओ. ये सब क्या
पहला
लोग हैं?
Simeone आएगा.
Everybody
सबको
goes on
बोलेगा,
loan
मेरे
to
पास
prison leopards.
Simeone will come, सबको अकाउंट हैंडल करेगा, जानबूझ के टैक्स फ्रॉड करेगा, जेल में डालेगा. 2025 ऐसा एक चेल्सी के जर्सी में स्ट्राइप आएगा, व्हाइट.
Yeah. नहीं जर्सी नहीं, वो सब प्लेयर ऐसा जर्सी टैटू करेगा खुद से. There will be no actual jersey. सब everybody
और फिर
Arturo
हम
Vidal.
लोग का वो साल हम लोग का अवे जर्सी रहेगा, न्यूकासल का जर्सी.
और ऑरेंज वाला.
Yes, and orange wala, correct. And Netherlands jersey. Beautiful. Orange is the new black and white.
All jersey will be robbed of course because they're criminals. So एक नेदरलैंड का रहेगा, एक रियल मैड्रिड का 2014 वाला रहेगा,
एक यूवेंटस का रहेगा.
एक इधर कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का कैरम प्लेयर का रहेगा, इधर का किधर को कोई मंडल का. So it will be like
Yeah.
सबका शॉट्स अलग, नो गन्स.
जैसे टर्फ पे
कोई-
खेलता है ना.
Yeah, एक ट्रैक पैंट में आएगा.
Angstuman भेजना मेरे को.
मैं भेजा ना मैं रीड आउट भी करता हूँ बहुत मैंने पढ़ा मैंने वापस अभी.
बट यूनाइटेड चैंपियंस सॉरी यूरोपा लीग में क्या यूरोपा कॉन्फ्रेंस में
नहीं यूरोप है यार, थोड़ा
Europa है
लिटिल
वो.
सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट इज देयर स्टिल.
हाँ तो बेसिकली वो बेन जेकब्स का थ्रेड इज सेइंग दिस कि फर्स्ट सैकिंग वाज नॉट जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द रिजल्ट. थोड़ा पहले का भी बैक स्टोरी है. द अमेरिकन ओनर्स बैक्ड हिम बट there were doubts initially as well that they didn't want him right away. They wanted a complete turnover and everything. And Tuchel को extra responsibility दिया था, which is the third tweet is that Tuchel had to do regular calls with Todd, which got frustrating to a point because of the time difference, and he didn't want because he wanted a lot of input from Tuchel, and Tuchel was like, I want to focus on football. And उसके बाद all these Rafinha fail, Kunde fail also impacted the thing. लुकाकू ने काफी ओपनली टॉड को बोल के गया कि भाई देखिए मैनेजर ऐसा है वैसा है. एंड उसके बाद 3 players who also had
Sorry, is that an athletic article?
No, I'm not sure Ben Jacobs works for Athletic or not, but
yeah, one of
then
those
3 players who specifically talked were Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta and Reece James. So they also had some talks or there was some involvement by their end as well. And final tweet jo last mein Tuchel is obviously usually respected, but told by the new owners want a manager who is both fit for the team and business, with the latter so different to the old regime. Basically, वो नहीं obviously clearly Tuchel wanted to focus more on football.
बट ऐसा फिर ग्रैम पॉटर तो बिल्कुल ही कमर्श मैनेजर नहीं है.
and वो तो बहुत ही like हाँ he is very specifically football. वो बहुत शांत football मैनेजर. but थे basically problems थे कि Tuchel और इसके rifts तो थे कि मेरे को ये player नहीं चाहिए वो नहीं चाहिए. Which is one of the things. Ronaldo again.
Yeah.
Tuchel didn't
Sorry,
want him.
Anshuman, is the article called Behind the Scene of Thomas Tuchel sacking?
नहीं
Yes,
it's a Twitter thread.
बट ये ट्विटर थ्रेड का स्कैम बहुत सही है कि कोई भी ना ऐसा अच्छा इंग्लिश में थोड़ा सा इन कोट्स एट्रीब्यूट देके एक थ्रेड बनाएगा. इफ यू साउंड कन्विंसिंग इनफ यू विल गेट 5000 रीट्वीट्स.
But that's the charm of Twitter.
Yeah.
But and also he's not a Chelsea fan. Ben Jacobs is an LCFC fan.
हाँ
Just
एग्जैक्टली
putting
ये
it out, he's an
वो उन
LCFC
लोग
fan.
का लेस्टर सिटी का आईटी सेल से टू डिफ्लेक्ट अवे फ्रॉम ब्रेंडन रॉजर्स बीइंग सैक्ड. ये भेजा है उसको.
Or maybe he's just Brendan Rodgers.
या पॉसिबल.
इसलिए he's changed. उसने पहला नाम उसने कहा Ben Reed. It's like no dude, BR is
हाँ
too similar.
ब्रेंडन एंड बेन आल्सो भी है. ब्रेंडन
Yeah.
रॉजर्स Roger Jacob shit. It's exposed guys.
Come on
Expose
guys.
it. Rickster says I
Expose them Mourinho.
A lot of people be like अरे रीस ने कुछ नहीं बोला. It's not like कि रीस ने कुछ गलत बोला, but Reece, Aspi and Thiago did have talks. Basically, could be in support, out of support. या जो भी इसने लिखा है. It's not a like trustworthy, so he doesn't work for a company. But कुछ तो
वही ना,
है.
इज वन ऑफ दोस जो ट्विटर में ऐसा कॉन्फिडेंटली थ्रेड लिख लिया.
This is such a typical this is like that athletic article वो था ना फ्रांस वर्ल्ड कप सबका ऑन्ट्रा से झगड़ा हो रहा था. रैबियो की मम्मी ने
पर वो
yes.
सच्ची में हो
अम्बापे
रहा था.
के मैनेजर को ये एग्जैक्ट लाइन बोला. I was like dude how do you know like it's
See,
so
if
Yeah, so
Athletic
even
says this, I would
even
believe it
athletic,
actually.
I feel that उन लोग के पास ऐसे 80% information होता है, but 20% वो लोग ऐसा मसाला डाल के कोड डाल देते हैं.
and why not it's so fun like
Yeah.
give it to me through
So all the
Hit मेरे
unattributed,
मुंह पे.
a backroom staff member on condition of anonymity said कि मोरिनियो पोग्बा को भड़वा बुलाया. ऐसा just randomly बोलता है वो लोग. It's nice.
and nobody doubts
It's
it
also
dude.
very believable. It's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
very believable.
That's what they do, the things that most people would believe. Like they find
but
that.
वो जूजू का तो मजा आ गया ना पोग्बा का.
Yes, black magic. हम लोग का full हो गया.
And Mbappe said also in
अच्छा,
his press
Mbappe has
conference,
responded.
he said that I'm very sure Pogba won't do juju on me, which means he also believes in juju. Man, it's too funny. There's so much drama here.
Such unnecessary. Where has football gone? कैसा the good old days जहाँ पे रॉय कीन पैट्रिक वियरा का टनल में झगड़ा हो रहा है, यहाँ पे ऐसे लोग जूजू कर रहे हैं. It's bizarre.
Man,
प्लस एक
Auburn Mayan के
तो
घर पे एक
चेल्सी में
चोरी
इतने इंग्लिश प्लेयर्स है, ऊपर से वर्ल्ड कप सीजन है. इट्स नॉट रियली गुड फॉर इंग्लैंड आल्सो.
Yeah.
अरे वर्ल्ड कप प्लेयर से 60 डिफेंडर चाहिए इसको. एक्चुअली टुकल शुड गो टू इंग्लैंड एंड गैरेथ साउथगेट शुड गो. दोनों 10
हाँ,
defender
swap
लगा के
deal
खेलना.
best.
स्वैप डील
Yeah.
अच्छा.
दोनों
Okay,
का.
so currently there's even conversation going on with Poch, huh?
हाँ, of
Yeah,
course.
I mean that's just we don't know who's it going on with. But the top two are still, I think, Pochettino and Graham Potter. Most likely Graham Potter only.
I think Todd Boehly will only come, release starting 11. वो आएगा कुछ तो करेगा ऐसा. He'll come, इतना पैसा रखेगा साइड लाइन पे, जो भी गोल मारेगा ना.
उसको से गड्डी देगा एक ऐसा, ये ले तेरे गोल का.
ऐसे वो इंडियन वो क्रिकेट मैच में रहता है ना, गाड़ी साइड पे तू गोल मारेगा ये मिलेगा. गाड़ी में
Kia
celebrate
Sonet,
कर.
Seltos, Creta, base model.
Super chat. Rickster said, I feel bad for Tuchel. Can Potter provide defense against the dark arts? Heard he is a wizard. Nice. Personally, I want to see Sean Dyche and Wood at CFC. ये clearly Chelsea fan नहीं है आदमी.
ये देखा, मैंने कहा था.
But again, ये सब नाम जो भी है, Pochettino, Potter, ये सब लोग मतलब 5 साल का
Chris Wood आएगा, मैं बोल रहा है. Chris Wood. This is my prediction. January transfer window में Chris Wood to Chelsea to solve the striker problem. Ballon d'Or in 2 years.
ची गंदा क्रॉस का रीस जेम्स उधर से.
हाँ, because Reece James जो क्रॉस डालता है Chris Wood ही चाहिए एक्चुअली, वो
भाई,
स्लैब.
वो Havertz को
और
tap in,
Weghorst,
literally
Weghorst.
tap in
हाँ,
में मार रहा है.
Weghorst.
You know who you really need?
Harry
You
Maguire.
need no man. What's that guy?
As striker.
Yeah.
You need Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch.
But Harry Maguire as striker is not good because his head is so wide. वो contact
head is
बैठता ही नहीं
square,
है.
dude.
Yeah. वो
Yeah.
ऐसा actually sharp
Bro,
edge
did
लग
you-
के corner के लिए
One
चला
second.
जाता है.
Have you seen?
In ricochets, he doesn't head.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that video? Someone sent it to me. Where in the tunnel, Dahia, he's yelling at Harry Maguire. Okay.
From the standing on the opposite side.
So opposite
Because they're
side.
because Harry Maguire is standing in the wrong position as captain, so he's made the whole team stand on the right side of the tunnel
अरे
instead of the left side of the tunnel.
Man, that's very rude, यार.
ये क्या करने का Maguire को seriously.
This is like Rohit Sharma and Arshdeep का कल. Arshdeep कुछ बोलना है रोहित शर्मा का, नहीं just walked away.
Yeah, oh dude, I remember seeing that. है बेचारा ऐसा फील्ड सेट कर रहा है, 2 बॉल में 2 रन. ये वो, और ये ऋषभ पंत क्या स्टूपिड आदमी है यार, मतलब. एनीवे छोड़ो.
ये भुवनेश्वर कुमार में कल 500 रुपया बेट मारा था मैं. जो हर पिछला ओवर में सेकंड लास्ट ओवर में आके 36 रन देता है दूसरा टीम को. हाउ? और फिर अर्शदीप को ऐसा होता है 6 बॉल में 3 रन डिफेंड कर, और फिर रोहित शर्मा बोलता है नहीं मैं हेल्प नहीं कर रहा, तो फील्ड सेट कर. मतलब रोहित शर्मा खुद ही डाल देना, खत्म कर दे मैच प्लीज.
It's true, dude. It's not a good week for the men in blue. अभी क्या तो बावा. So we are out now officially. Super 4.
Yeah, we're out. I think Pakistan also won ना आज था ना.
Pakistan won by 4 in 4 balls against Afghanistan.
जो भी
Basically,
है जीत के
Pakistan.
खत्म.
Yeah, we're out now. We don't have the final because earlier what was supposed to happen for us to actually win was that Pakistan had to lose both to Sri Lanka and Afghanistan, but they haven't, so we're out.
Man, I like how every Indian cricket big tournament is like this. And if they lose and this happens,
Yeah.
then net run rate. If they lose and this happens and then this happens, then net run rate. ऐसा भी नहीं कि if they lose. अपना वेंचर net run rate भी खराब है, उधर भी खराब है. रोहित शर्मा फील्ड भी सेटअप नहीं कर रहा है.
हाँ, कितना खराब फील्ड सेट किया है रोहित शर्मा ने. My God. I think this Rohit Sharma as captain. Not a good move, I feel.
अरे
Hey.
Sharma is captain only on Dream 11. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nobody else.
I
I
feel-
think Hardik Pandya should come in. He's just better as on a person to person level also, I feel.
Yeah.
Please, Joel.
no.
Stick to
अरे
football.
उस दिन मैं हार्दिक पांड्या को देखा dude.
Joel,
इधर
stick.
बांद्रा के लिंकिंग रोड सिग्नल पे. He has a G wagon car. I looked
That
at
is a
it. My
good
friend
basis
was
for captaincy, yes.
Yeah.
yeah. My friend was like, man, this car Hardik has. And I looked at him and I was like, fuck, that's him. This can only happen in Bombay, I think. And then he
Yeah.
just ran away. I mean, didn't run away. He sped away. Wow, wow, wow.
Yes, and this Robin Huda, why he's there in the team?
Deepak Huda, not Robin Hood.
Steals because he steals runs from the team and gives to the poor. That's what he does. Anyway, I just said it for the Robin Huda pun. Swaran Singh says to Bawa, welcome to the regime of US owners. Now Chelsea fans will understand United fans' pain. It is true. It is true.
ऐसा नहीं है. देख उसने बैक तो किया. कुछ there might be problems, but in terms of spending money तो बहुत पैसा दिया देखो.
हाँ, but ऐसा spend
But he
करके
wanted the
फिर
commercial
निकालना
side of
क्यों?
it. He wanted the commercial side. It looks like that could be a reason because we didn't go for commercially.
But Tuchel है थोड़ा ऐसा temperamental types भी. ऐसा PSG also he had full feisty fallout no over there. He does not like being questioned.
Hey, but what happened to the Guardiola's left center back का 90 million bid हो गया?
हो गया ना, साइन कर लिया
कौन
ना
सा?
ग्वार्डियोल
Is it
ग्वार्डियोल
from
तुम लोग ने
Leipzig?
साइन नहीं किया?
नहीं
नहीं हुआ क्या?
नहीं हुआ. I thought signed.
नहीं.
अच्छा है फिर next season
अच्छा
आ
हुआ
सकता
तुम
हो
लोग ने
Conte.
साइन नहीं किया.
90
आरबी
million
लाइप्जिग
में
तो
sign कर दिया.
शाख्तार डोनेट्स से 4-1 हार गया कल. ऐसा डिफेंडर
RB
चाहिए क्या?
Leipzig. RB.
Yes. Shankar Narayan says, Baba, do you feel Chelsea should go out of the box and appoint Emma Hayes,
ये मेरे को 2-3 जन ने पूछा है.
the
I
women's
just
team
want to-
manager?
Yeah.
Uh,
Their England women Euro team was damn good. Dude. They were clearing teams apart like very good.
या बारसा फेमिनी का ले लेना बाबा.
बारसा फेमिनी का तो नहीं. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
guys, remember to smash that like button. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. हम लोग मर रहे कब से 20,000 सब्सक्राइबर तक पहुंचने के लिए. Please मारो subscribe.
Guys, do not smash fire the button.
Fire the button, yes. Anirudh S. Pachapur says, whoever the next coach is, the pressure on him is going to be immense. It's
That's
true.
the thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be Graham Potter तो नहीं ले पाएगा.
Graham Potter I think I would bet on him only coming in.
Yeah,
No, yeah, but
I mean,
pressure.
for all we know, he could turn out to be the guy who has the right temperament and as a Chelsea legend and all of that. But
He'll have everything, but Chelsea is I think at the core वो है ना कि
वो ऐसा Chelsea is the pack of wolves as a club,
साल
dude.
देगा ही नहीं.
वो चूस लेगा Graham Potter.
5 years, then Graham Potter is Graham Potter, Pochettino, the proper 5 year you have to give them.
वो ऐसा
उसको
he could turn out to be the next ऐसा Villas Boas, comes highly rated, ऐसा फिर ऐसा 5 मैच में खत्म उसका career ही over.
Yeah, but he's not as good looking as Villas Boas.
Yeah.
तो वो भी उसका charm नहीं
I
है.
don't know. I certainly ऐसे कुछ mid table लेना रहेगा तो फिर मेरे को पैट्रिक विएरा पसंद है. He looks like he's composed. He knows what he's doing.
But he's too
playing a
new,
side of
no?
football. He's too new, but he's like
At least
quick
as a
fighter.
player
At least
कुछ
he's
जीता
played
है.
as a player. He's played on high levels and that he knows how to like. If there's someone who can motivate कि अच्छा तुम लोग को जीतने का है, he can. And he's more. I just like the way he's trying to rebuild Crystal Palace. He's doing a decent job.
Father, can I tell you a good Patrick Vieira type story? Not Patrick Vieira, but it's like when there was some story I heard when Zola, that Brazilian legend, he was a manager of some team. He used to practice with that team. Okay, when
Wait,
they used
Zola
to
is
play.
Italian.
Brazilian, no?
Italian.
Whoever they were, he used to practice with this team, whichever he was managing the first 2 stints or something. And then after a while, the club's captain came and told him, please, हमारे team का practice मत कर because you're better than all of them still. And then they're just getting a complex. They stop playing, like training with them. I think Crystal Palace को भी Wilfred Zaha के बोलता रहेगा, देख हमारे पास कोई player नहीं है, तो बाजू से देख.
ये एबेरेची ऐसे ही थोड़ा ट्राई कर रहा है तेरे जैसा बनने का, बट टाइम लगेगा.
I think इसलिए रियल मैड्रिड ने एकदम बुढ़ा एंचेलोटी को डाला जो कुछ नहीं आता उसको किक विक मारने.
Guys, it's getting ridiculous. Please see this, okay? The 6th longest running tenures as manager. Ranieri, 1352 days. Mourinho, 1204 days the first time. Mourinho, 927 days the second time. Conte, 741. Ancelotti, 690. Tuchel, 589.
It's just getting worse only.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you all have had Scolari and Di Matteo and Lampard and
Di Matteo was proper vibes. मजा आता था उस दिन, टकला मस्त आता था.
Di Matteo was your Ole. Cyber Recluse
hated him.
says, since TT got sacked, -4 for 2. बाबा ऐसा मत करो यार, बाबा के लिए आज -4 for 2 मत दो. Conrad Roy, 12-month member also, thank you so much. He says, not even a Chelsea fan, but this is horrendous decision. It takes time to strengthen a new squad and get going. Shambolic. Absolutely agreed.
I was like, why do they say not even a Chelsea fan? You could just say.
No, but it's true. Even as not a Chelsea fan, I'm like, as just a person with common sense, you're like, तू क्यों करेगा ये अपना organization के साथ? Ashwin says, Zizou is learning English so he can reject Chelsea.
Hey, ये tweet है. Shut up.
ये
Recycle
वो
jokes मत
yes.
मारो, please.
ठीक है, अभी
ये
40
total
रुपया
football
दे रहा
चुराता
है, तो ठीक है, पढ़ लेगा. Nehal Kulkarni says, more of backroom than on the pitch in this case, as we have established with the chat, with the poll as well. Alvish said, I was working in the office and suddenly my VP, Liverpool fan, came and told me that Tuchel has been sacked. I thought he was joking. But when he showed, I was completely surprised, still in shock.
Now I know. We all know this guy works in a top position somewhere.
Yes,
To
my
casually
VP.
maintain VP. Yeah, brother. I'm reading between the lines.
Sagar
Four
Dute has
for
become
two.
an Oil Money member. Shabash. Welcome back, Sagar. Shriram Mani says, thank you so much for doing this. Really look forward to all your episodes and reviews of them. Office love you guys. Thank you so much, Shriram. Also a member for 4 months. Neil Kulkarni, one of our regulars, says, Potter has not managed a big side yet, but you won't know how good he is till he manages a team of that level. Fits in the system with Chelsea players so far.
But
True.
one more manager who is apparently touted to be in the Premier 2 years is that Celtics manager. Apparently, he's very good.
Celtic का कौन है manager अभी?
कोई तो एक है. Dude, I do. I'll tell you
remember who
later
this
how I know
was.
all this.
Sidhu says, every time you feel things would be different with this manager, the club just stabs you in the back with a shocker. Never change, Chelsea, never change. These players keep messing up and managers get the axe. Aditya Raju says, Baba, doesn't this move show that your owners are proactive and ambitious, trying to keep the winning DNA going? This is an interesting perspective. What do you think,
जो भी
Baba?
जीत रहा है, लास्ट सीजन 2 फाइनल खेला है, उससे पहले चैंपियंस लीग के लिए क्या है,
हाँ तो winning DNA already
तो
है
टाइम,
मतलब more or
हाँ तो
less.
टाइम दो ना थोड़ा उसको बाबा.
Hmm.
Let him do his season. Let him compete for the Premier League again. Let him compete for the Champions League again. There's the
एंड
cups
ऑल्सो
there.
ये कितना टॉपसी टर्वी सीजन है यार. लाइक कुछ भी हो सकता है इस सीजन में. ब्राइटन जीत सकता है. अरे सिटी इज ड्रॉपिंग पॉइंट्स, यूनाइटेड इज ड्रॉप पॉइंट्स, लिवरपूल इज ड्रॉप पॉइंट्स, एवरीवन इज ड्रॉपिंग पॉइंट्स. तो थोड़ा
Arsenal's
टाइम.
at top of the table, guys.
Yeah,
थोड़ा
yeah.
दो उसको time.
हाँ दिसंबर तक तो रुक जाओ.
And वो earn करना है तो अभी है time. There will be like there's a lot of fixtures as well. There's the World Cup break. थोड़ा time दो, हो जाएगा फिर.
Alas. Vivan Mehta says, ये टुचलिया का premature evacuation क्यों?
Good play. Good word play.
Toy Singh says, Boli and Co did a 100-day review. Tuchel didn't seem to be the one over long term for them. Issues started since USA tour. They used Tuchel to make good signings for any manager except Oba as no DOF. So basically they've used Tuchel to get the signings over the line and they're like, ठीक है चलो अभी आपका काम हो गया तो निकलेश. That's a good theory.
No,
as
no,
well.
I don't think that the theory is that. The theory here is, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out a couple of things. I'm still reading. जैसे ही मेरे को मिलेगा मैं भेज देगा.
Sidhu says Tuchel got caught in the perfect storm. First, uncertainty from sanctions, a messy divorce, and pressures from new management, plus players not performing. It's true. I would not have wanted his last 6 months. Terrible. Anirudh Pachapur says the pressure is going to be immense from players, board, and more importantly, the fans. Hope Potter is ready to take this shithole of a job. Will miss Tuchel. Yeah, and it's such a far cry. You remember when Tuchel, all his press conferences, he's smiling. He's like, even when he would lose, even with the Conte handshake and all, like he was still smiling and
Both were very chill in that after
yeah.
event.
But I think after that, it's just gone very, very far down south because he's not smiled since then. I don't think.
That was yeah.
Just
that was the
imagine,
last man.
even someone in the chat is also saying, just imagine Rodgers coming in and now then Fofana
Fofana
coming in
reunion.
do better be. Because
Yeah, that was a
Fofana did a
damn
lot of
funny meme.
tantrums to come to Chelsea.
Yeah. You loan him back to Leicester just for fun. Misla Vosic says, बोलने दे तकलीफ हुआ है बेचारे को. अरे अरे अरे. Toy Singh says Dodgers, acha, no, it's not Rodgers. Dodgers current manager has been there 7 years and signed a 3-year extension. They want someone long term and change culture. Potter, I think, will be given time, I guess, if he keeps getting top 4. Interesting. A lot of people are saying this change culture thing.
Also, like I don't know, dude. Now they're also. I don't think this is a time for Chelsea to go to that culture mode also, because once you spend 300 million, you want some new manager to come and be like, "ये माल आया है."
हाँ, you'd rather
से
than
बना.
just be like, okay, Tuchel अपना आदमी नहीं है. Before the transfer window only say sorry boss, but अपन को culture change करने का है. तो तू
वही ना,
buy.
it's a very knee-jerk firing.
Yeah, because they basically just use Tuchel's profile to get the signings and get the players interested in coming to Chelsea because it's Thomas Tuchel and all.
No, this is also
Gaslighting.
proper. This is proper. This is proper ego problem. This is cannot be anything else.
Yeah. Royston Desa
This
says,
is like
just like Czech and
No, go for it.
Marina, TT's days were numbered. It's true. Anthony Taylor Madness says, my madness got him sacked. अबे Chelsea यार TT को लोन पे भेज देते. Feel for TT. As an Arsenal fan, 3 years से सबर है. Thanks for emergency podcast. Must. Anthony Taylor ji, thank you so much. RC Aloknath Wenger says, dear sir, PFA my resume will deliver consistent top 4 and FA Cup. Also, I need to show someone what is the real process. Nice. Very nice. Neil Kulkarni says, give it 2 games. Everyone will be on the Potter train. Platform.
That's a good rhyme.
Yeah.
It's the original one.
Yes, very nice. Platform 9 and 3 points. All right. Siddhan Chiring says, Bawa, how about Di Matteo return? I think Bawa said no for this.
No.
Anshu Dalal
Bawa
saying
wants
Ralph
to-
Ragnick. बट वो तो चिल कर रहा है ऑस्ट्रिया में. उसके पास है बाबा आर्नौटोविच, वो लेके आएगा फ्री में. Hyderabadi Arteta says, Bawa, I will give you best option. Nico Kovac और अजीम भाव. Yeah, this is the universe. और अजीम भाव अच्छा खेला पर हम चलाया गेम. कुछ तो हम ऑप्टिमिस्टिक प्राइम है. कुछ नहीं बोलेगा, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. एंड जोएल, कम ऑन यू गनर्स. FPL स्ट्रीम के दिन आई थिंक गए. अभी अंशुमन प्रोफेशनली स्ट्रीम करता है तो अपन को करने की क्या ज़रूरत है. तो अंशुमन को फॉलो करो, सब FPL टिप्स उधर से ही डायरेक्टली मिलेगा. श्रेय श्रीवास्तव says टुचलिया अपने लास्ट 3 सैकिंग्स में बोर्ड से डिसएग्रीमेंट किया था. आई थिंक दे डिडंट सैक हिम बिकॉज ऑफ ऑन फील्ड परफॉर्मेंस. या ट्रू. Was he sacked from Dortmund also, or was he poached from Dortmund by PSG? That's also an interesting thing to note. And Ashutosh said, Graham Potter, most unexpected, here we go. Yeah, definitely. Pratiti says, Nagelsmann को fire करेगा तो we can get Tuchel. I love how Pratiti is still on the Bayern Munich agenda कि because 2 point off the lead है तो Nagelsmann को sack करो.
But that's a proper reason to sign a Bayern Munich manager and a PSG manager.
Yeah. कैसा how dare SC Freiburg हम लोग के आगे कैसा चला गया. This is like वो ऐसे.
You not only have to win the league, you have to win the league by 30 games.
Yeah. It's true. It's like वो ऐसे रास्ते पे जब कोई साइक्लिस्ट निकल जाता है ना गाड़ी के आगे, फिर ऐसे गाड़ी वाले के ईगो पे आता है कि ऐसा कैसा निकल गया.
Nobody is doubting the car's horsepower,
Yeah.
but you still have to.
सुकी कंदूजा से स्ट्रीम पर बताओ ना बाबा फैब्रिजियो के बारे में कुछ. अरे फैब्रिजियो मस्त आदमी है यार. बेगाना मस्ताना फोफाना says sorry बाबू. Leaf Kakachi says who is also oil money member for 10 months. Are we bhai log? We are. Neil again reiterates divorce and sacking within 6 months. ये तो हो गया. N'Golo Kante has become oil money member. वाह 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 वाह. Fuck you जी, fuck you. अपना वीडियो King Eric says fans hurt by American owners to Bawa first time. टुचलिया मेरा बच्चा है, तू रायो वैलेकानो बच्चा लोग और बावा और टुचलिया. अपना वीडियो King Eric kills it every time. Jay Raj says, according to Athletic, Todd wanted to sack TT for quite some time. They wanted a total revamp of the club, so they sacked everyone from Roman era top to bottom. Clearly, this is becoming a running theme.
Ben Johnson के ट्वीट है.
Correct. Jason G says, बावा लैम्प सैकिंग पे भी ऐसा रोया था और 3 मैच बाद टुचल सपोर्टर बन गया. So will you be on the Potter train in 3 days? That is the question. I think that the answer to that is yes.
Mute पे बाबा you're on mute.
You're still on.
You're still on mute.
Sorry, I was saying that it's not about being on the Potter trail. I mean, if we do well, we do well. But I think what's happened here is wrong. I think.
But yeah, this is like, you know, it could be one of those. ऐसे Leicester City का था ना, Nigel Pearson, who saved them from relegation, and just shockingly they decided to sack him, saying नया culture, नया Ranieri, and everyone was like, how can they do this? And then next season Ranieri आके title जीत गया. तो you never know. You never know.
Let's hope so.
Shardul says Tuchel looks like Vecna from Stranger Things. I can see, one. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Well done. Well done. Nitin
But
Kamath.
also, all the Stranger Things character look so different from each other. They cover all the faces in the world.
Yeah, but वो एक सिद्धार्थ डुडेजा मस्त है Stranger Things में. Very nice.
One that without the teeth.
Yes. Full Siddharth Dudeja. Nitin Kamath says, why did board support TT if they had to sack him? Clearly, we've seen the conspiracy theories to explain that now. Aman Jain says, catching stream live after a long time. Are we bhai log? We are. Nana Mourinho Partiker says, I said it 3 times. Pogba bhadwa hai. Very nice. Likendra says, time to get Jesse Marsh from Lead. American AF. Oh yeah, Jesse Marsh would fit perfectly, na? All American rockstar. Ted Lasso vibes. No.
उसको 3 मैच में 2 रेड कार्ड है. But I don't know why after a red card how is the manager getting allowed again?
Yeah, no, on the pitch.
Yeah.
I expected
got
even
2
the
red cards
Tuchel
this
and
season.
Conte thing for them to both have touchline bans. Touchline
But no,
bans.
Conte का revoke हो गया था.
अच्छा Conte का revoke हो गया तो Tuchel
Because apparently he went for a handshake and Tuchel nudged it.
yeah.
He should have gotten a ban and then should have got fired. Then I think
Even
when
worse.
he joins back a Premier League club,
He's
still has that
suspended
one.
Very nice. Okay, last few super chats and then we will finish off. Lukaku non-AC Milan wale says, "Yo, Bawa, miss me now. I would have managed the media." Gurgaon Klopp says, "मेरी अब फट रही है. Managers का एक union होना चाहिए. मेरे fellow managers मुझे अपना union leader चुनो. आप कभी भी अकेले नहीं चलोगे." Very nice,
Damn
Gurgaon
funny.
Klopp.
Yalla.
Nishant
Why do
Rajkumar.
Azeem Gurgaon Klopp has like I don't know, dude, like has a shawl around his neck?
Yeah. Everyone has something to say about my Klopp accent always. Nishant Rajkumar says, Azeem thought you wanted to become a manager. Put your name into the hat. भाई ऐसा टॉक्सिक वर्क एनवायरनमेंट में अपन को नहीं जाने का है. मैं क्रू अलेक्जेंड्रा में जब ओपनिंग रहेगा तब मैं डालेगा.
What's a crew, Alexandra?
इट्स माय फुटबॉल
It's,
मैनेजर क्लब. मैं लीग 1 का क्लब है जो एक्चुअली लीग 2 था. लीग 1 में शायद प्रमोट हुआ है अभी, पता नहीं.
French league.
नहीं इंग्लिश.
Okay.
स्टोक में स्टोक सिटी का राइवल क्लब है वो लोग.
These are important teams.
Yes. Lukaku non-AC Milan वाले also says get Matthias Jessel from Salzburg. मस्त खेलता है. Oh, Lukaku is recommending strikers now. Great. And Siddhan Chiring says अभी कल फालतू का Mourinho आके प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बोलेगा if Chelsea want me, I am not available. I am focused on Roma. And also बोलेगा I will send Thomas Tuchel Martyr jewelry so that he feels better about his life. Okay, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Smash a like before you leave. I am leaving for Southeast Asia tomorrow. I have shows in Kuala Lumpur on Friday and Saturday, in Bangkok on Sunday, in Ho Chi Minh City on Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday in Singapore. So if you are in any of these cities, please click the link in the description. If you know people in these cities, please click the link in the description and send them ticket link. Please, मेरे ticket बेचने का है life में. And any other announcements from anybody? Joel, तेरा कुछ show वो कुछ हो रहा है life में?
No, next month I'm in Bangalore. Exactly 1 month from now.
Very nice. So
But-
Joel का show जाके देखो.
कौतुक और मैं हैदराबाद में 17th को एक टिकट बाकी है 8 PM का शो को और 10 टिकट बाकी है 6 बजे का शो का.
Very
और
nice.
चेन्नई वी आर देयर ऑन संडे which is the 18th.
Hey, Chennai is Spotted Hyena still working?
No.
No.
You have to go to Medai. Mast room है.
Medai is where we are doing.
Beautiful room it is.
Okay.
I am also in Chennai tomorrow, but at the airport. So if you are taking a flight inside, you can find me somewhere. Yes. And what about Anshuman?
We might be doing a meetup kind of a situation. By meetup, as in doing a screening Chelsea vs Liverpool together.
Nice.
Everyone, yes. in
किधर
the-
कब?
18th, I think. 18th is Chelsea Liverpool.
Nice.
अभी मालूम नहीं, पहले बहुत
पुणे में?
enthusiasm था. Yes, पुणे में.
Very
Anshuman, are you based in Pune?
nice.
Yeah, I'm based in Pune. So कुछ होगा तो I'll put it up
हाँ.
on Instagram and Twitter.
Very good. तो प्लीज
yeah,
जाके फॉलो
watch
करो
out for that.
अंशुमन का इंस्टाग्राम और ट्विटर. चलो फ्रेंड्स, टूचल ओपी हो जाए चैट में. थैंक यू एवरीबडी फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. ग्लैड वी मैनेज टू डू दिस इमरजेंसी स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू टू जोएल फॉर कमिंग इन. उसको भी जाके फॉलो करो इंस्टाग्राम पे. मस्त रूड
Smash that follow
रील्स
button.
बना रहा है आजकल जोएल ऑफ बीइंग रूड टू ऑडियंसेस.
Nice.
वेरी नाइस. अरे तेरा था ना रूड कॉमेडियन मीट्स रूडर ऑडियंस, ऐसा कुछ तो था ना तेरा.
Oh, that. Yo, man, yeah. That was.
मजा आया मेरे को. आई फाउंड इट फनी.
Thank you.
जाके देखो, मजे करो. मेरे को अभी रील एडिट करने का है भैंचो. चलो ओके, टेक केयर, टाटा, बाय बाय. थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग द फॉर.
The four
द टूचल, वी लव यू, वी मिस यू, बाय बाय.
Tuchel.